Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today is the update for Panda Palette Roulette. My hair has decided to be extra poofy curly today. Great. I look like an exploded poodle, but that's okay. We're just gonna let it do its thing. It doesn't matter if I try to tame it. It doesn't work that way. Panda Palette Roulette. I started the year off with a pre-made palette and a palette full of singles. And last update, I reintroduced my ABH Norvina palette to use up as much as I could and wanted to before letting it go at the end of this year. That's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. It's not gonna be a hard grind to use this palette up. I'm just gonna use it whenever I feel like it and see what damage I can do, and then it is time to let her go because she doesn't really spark joy for me anymore, unfortunately. But I will show you what that palette looked like last time. And then here it is today. So the only big changes are I managed to hit pan in Incense and I expanded the pan in Summer. So Summer is one of my favorite shades out of this palette, along with Dazzling and Rose Gold. Surprise, surprise, it is practically the same colors that I also loved out of my ABH Norvina palette. Am I getting a little bit bored of those shadows? Yes, I definitely feel like last year when I was panning my ABH, my Nabla Dreamy palette, I loved every second of it. I loved the shadows, I loved the looks that I did with them, and they were all very neutral. This time around, I feel like I have very much switched my interest towards more colorful shadows. Now, I don't know if it's just this summertime where I'm feeling very bright and happy that the sun is out, so I want to do happy, fun colors on my eyes, or if it's just overall that my interest has shifted a little bit towards more colorful shadows instead of the neutrals, but it's fine. I'm just gonna power through with this. I did tally my uses. I don't think moving forward I will continue with this because it's quite a hassle for me personally to keep track, and since I'm not doing my best to finish this palette, I feel like the amount of uses honestly doesn't really matter that much. Please do let me know if you prefer if I tally my uses. I didn't do it for the palette that's accompanying this palette, so I don't really have a lot to give you there. But if you really want me to keep track of my uses, please let me know. But if not, I will just continue to use it and show you the progress. But for this update, I do have some usage. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. So Soul I did not use. Dazzling I used 3 times. Incense I used 10 times. Celestial I used once. Then Summer I used 7 times. Volatile I didn't use. Rose Gold I used once. Passion I used once. Eccentric I used twice. And Drama I did not use. So I think I mentioned when I rolled this palette in, my favorite shades are Dazzling, Incense, Rose Gold, and Summer. I might use Eccentric, but honestly I doubt if I will get a lot of use out of that. And then the purples are not my thing, so they're gonna stay untouched pretty much for this entire rest of the year, I think. Who knows? So I'm good with that. And also this cool toned matte, not really my thing, so it's not getting used at this moment. I mean, I've mostly been pairing Summer with other shimmers. I've done one look where I used Rose Gold on the outer corner and then Summer in the inner part of my lid. I do have to say I did actually think that Summer was more of a warm toned gold, but if I swatch it out, it is definitely more of a silvery, well, almost like a brown. It doesn't really look that gold. Like, compared to, I honestly thought, I don't have a wipe here. I honestly thought that it was very similar to the gold in the Noble Dreamy palette, Byzantine, which was my favorite gold ever to have existed in my collection. But it's more of a browny, coppery gold, and Byzantine was a true, I don't want to say yellow gold, but it wasn't, because it wasn't yellow, but it was definitely more yellow toned than this. It was a true warm toned, very stunning gold. So when I put this on my eye, I'm a little bit disappointed because I compare it to that other gold, but on its own it's fine, I guess. I've been pairing it with greens. I really like that, or just all over the lid as a simple look. So there's that. And then we have my companion palette, which is Glam Shop Singles, and I will show you what it looked like last month. And here it is today. So the biggest change obviously is that we have an empty pan. This was a shade Simply Beige. It was a lid setting shade, so that was easy enough to use. I think other than that, I may have expanded this pan a little bit. Like I said, I did like to pair this with the gold. If I swatch this for you guys, this is one of my favorite Glam Shop shadows as well. So it is like an army greeny gold with a sort of like a blue shift to it. So I put the matte army green on the outer part, then top it with this, and then Byzantine, no, not Byzantine, Summer on the inner part of my lid. I would really like that look. I'm working on a couple of greens in my Panless eyeshadows, so it was a nice companion palette. Again, the purples, did not really use them. Might use them next month, who knows. So since that cream lid setting shade has been finished, I have started to work on the one from my Beauty Bay Naked Tutorials palette. How am I gonna show you guys this? So this is, this thing is so annoying to hold up. So bulky. So here it is. It already had a pan. I'm thinking about repressing that shadow into this little pan. I'm probably gonna do that because this packaging is just stupid. It's just stupid, especially because the cream shade is in the middle row, so like I have to open both of the little doors to use it. I honestly may depot this whole palette at one point, so I'm definitely gonna rip out or probably crush up the cream colored shadow and put it in one of the Glam Shop pans, and then try to use that up. So that will be the only change for my companion palette. The rest of the shadows, I'm gonna just leave them in here, see if I will use them, and we shall see next month. So next month we will have a cream colored matte in there. I don't think I will be able to use it up before next month, but who knows. And the rest I'm gonna just leave as is. So this is the update, short and sweet, hopefully. I, however, do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.